Hello, and welcome to the fourth week of me using Mounjaro, the weight loss medication. I think in America they're using a lot of. I think I might have got this wrong actually. So in America they've been using Ozempic. That's really really famous, but they do use that in the UK as well. However, that's not exactly the same thing as Mounjaro, apparently. I think Mounjaro is actually closer to another thing called Zep bound or something like that. Um, I think it's basically the same thing as that, but again, not 100% sure. But whatever it is I'm taking, it's working. So I guess I just want to talk about the first sort of full month that I've been doing this, because this was on the 2.5 milligrams. It's 4 weeks, basically, four injections, 1 week apart each injection on 2.5 milligrams. And then the next 4 weeks will be on 5 milligrams. So you keep going up, I believe, by 2.5 every time, until you get to 15 milligrams, I think is the maximum. That's where you max out. But yeah, it's been a really good 4 weeks. I think it's been strange not having a. I don't want to say addiction. I feel like me saying I was addicted to snacks and food and stuff is making light of other people who are really suffering with addiction. I've always been able to do certain things, like fasting. I've done fasting on and off throughout my life. Like I've done a bit of fasting. Like the 2-5 one is the big one that I've done a lot of over the past, whatever, 15 years or so, where you basically eat 5 days a week and fast for 2 days a week. So I've been able to stop myself from eating in the past. So I'm not saying I haven't had the ability to be able to eat less, because I have been able to do that. I guess it's not about the ability that was the issue with me. It was more just, I want to keep eating. Like, I like the flavor of delicious food in my mouth, you know? And then that mixed with me not being able to exercise like I used to be able to after a couple of my operations. Again, not because I physically can't exercise hard, but because I've got this mental hump that I've not been able to get over at the gym. Even now, I still can't get over that, where I start to feel a twinge of pain in my back, and I just don't push myself hard because I'm worried about hurting my back. When in reality, I know I'm actually not going to hurt my back. The twinge I'm feeling is just the mere fact that I've not exercised hard for the past 5 years. Really, I've basically just been taking it quite easy at the gym. I sort of slightly jog on the treadmill when I'm at the gym. You know, if I do weights, I don't like to strain. Whereas I used to I used to like go till what's it called, till I just couldn't lift anymore. Whereas now I won't go anywhere near my maximum, because I don't like the idea of putting sort of extra strain on my back. But it's an unfounded worry I've got. Doctors have told me I can exercise, I'm fine to exercise. And because I haven't exercised hard for the last 5 years, when I do start to push myself slightly and I feel that slight ache in my back, I just stop. There's something about my brain that's not letting me go through that. And I know that if I did just push myself to the point of being relatively uncomfortable, my back would just strengthen up. Like, I've got a normal back now, basically. It would just strengthen up. Of course, it's going to feel uncomfortable like it does whenever you go to the gym. But my brain is connecting that with, I'm damaging my back and I'm going to have another operation. And I don't want to have that again. So, yeah, it's weird when you've got a mental hump and you know logically and cognitively exactly the thing that's stopping you, yet you still can't get over that hump. So yeah, it's that basically. It's just, I wanted to keep eating. I enjoy having delicious food. I don't like calorie counting and all that kind of stuff. I just do not like it. I don't want to do that in my life. I'm not that kind of person at all. I like to bathe in nice feelings, as I've said in previous videos. I just like to bathe in a good sound system. I like to bathe with nice lights. I like to have scented candles. I like to bathe in nice candles, nice smells, nice visuals around my room, nice sounds, and nice flavors. I just like that. And when I used to do the fasting, it was like, that was the fasting was quite good for me, the 2-5, because it wasn't so much a calorie counting diet. It was, I just won't eat for 2 days, and then on the 5 days I can eat, I can still eat sort of delicious food. It's just what I wanted, and I guess it just turned into habit, and bad habits just kept creeping up, and the lack of exercise, like I say. So there you have it. Was on Mounjaro on the lowest dose, the 2.5, on the 4-month period. So I'm going to talk about my weights now. I guess I'll just go straight into it. So how much did I weigh at the beginning of the 4 weeks? I've actually got it written down on my phone. So at the beginning of the 4 weeks, so before I took my first injection, I was very close to being 20 stone. So I was 125 kg. I actually don't know what that is in stone. It must be 19 stone something. 125 kg. Let me just write this down. 125 kg in stone. That sound you can hear is my phone. 19 stone, 10 pounds. There you go. So close to 20 stone. So after the first week, and you can see I've documented this in all my previous videos. So after the first week, I had lost 5 kilograms. I was 120 kilograms. After the second week, I was 118 kilograms, right? After the third week, I was 116 kilograms. So you can see incrementally I was losing less and less as the weeks went on. I don't know if that's just because my body was getting used to the dose, which is, I guess, why you've got to up the dosage. And so I was losing less weight. Or if it was just life and me breaking my diets and stuff. And I must say, this is all coupled up with a more healthy lifestyle. I've been prepping my meals for the week. They are calorie counted. I've been showing videos. I'm going to show my video of my next week's worth of food. But yeah, at the end of week 4, so at the end of week 3, I was 116 kilograms. End of week 4, I am 113 kilograms. And that's after a good week as well. We had a family barbecue over the weekend. And I ate quite a few sausages, burgers, had a beer, which I don't usually drink beer. I'm more of a tequila guy, as you know, or a rum guy, as you know, or a whiskey guy, as you know. And I had some cake. There was some birthday. I had cake. Stayed at my nan's, which means it was impossible to not eat as well, because my nan loves to feed me. So I had some more sausages at my nan's, and some bacon and some eggs and stuff, but all delicious food, all good food. And then I had pizza as well. Last night I had pizza. So I had I had a whole cheat weekend. I had 2 cheat days. So I was like, I'm probably not going to lose much weight for the last week, but, all in all, I think it's been a good month. But I did. I ended up losing 3 kilograms for the last week, even with all the breaking of my diet. But I'm going to be more disciplined in the future. Going to keep going. So yeah, that means over the 4 weeks, over the month, I went from 125 kilograms down to 113 kilograms. So that's a really good amount. That's like 12 It's like 12 kilograms, if my math is correct. Let me just double check what that is in stone. So I'm 113 kilograms now. 113 kilograms in stone. That's my phone you can hear. So I'm 17 stone, 11 pound. So before I was 19 stone, 10 pounds. It's like almost, that's like 2 stone, right? Like 2 stone in a month, in 4 weeks. I guess that's really good. Or maybe that's unhealthy. I don't know. Side effects, I haven't had any other than feeling tired. I've been quite sleepy. And I'm someone who's suffered from insomnia basically my whole life. I've never been the sort of person who takes naps in the day, but I have been taking naps and I am sleepy. I do seem to sleep better, which is strange. I don't know if that's a side effect of taking the injection or if that's a side effect of just eating less. I really do not know. But there you go. Like, that's my weight now. That's 1 month. 2 stone. Who knows? In another month, will I lose 2 stone? I don't know. I'm going to quickly go through the food that I'm going to be eating in this coming week. Because, like I say, I prepare all my meals. So here we go. As you can see, I am mixing up some sauces. That's chili flakes, sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, and my favorite, honey. I love honey. We've got green onions, and I chopped up a bunch of peppers and red onion as well. And then I got a whole bunch of beef mincemeat. This is actually for 6 days. I've always been doing 5 days in the past, but this week I'm doing 6 days. So you just sort of just fry the mincemeat until it goes all nice and brown and delicious. And this is kind of like, I was supposed to make an Asian-y food, but it kind of ends up looking like spaghetti bolognese, but it's not spaghetti bolognese. Okay, so those are egg noodles that I'm making and preparing. And what I'm going to do next is, in another pan, I'm going to fry some garlic and some ginger that my housemate let me use from the freezer. Put some green onions there, put the vegetables in there. I'm going to fry all of those vegetables, make them all delicious and nice. And then I'm going to get the noodles. Once they're ready, I'm going to strain the noodles, put them in there, and put that sauce that I made with all the sesame seeds in there as well. Put that all into the noodles. I mean, it was so much food. I made a massive mess in the kitchen. Put the beef in there as well. Stir it all up. And it's supposed to be a sort of like Asian stir-fry beef thing that looks suspiciously like spaghetti bolognese. But it's not. I promise you, it's not spaghetti bolognese. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be having over this week. This week, everything's back to normal. It's working as normal. No shows in the evening really until the weekend. Going to the gym as normal, swimming as normal, sauna as normal, and of course I'm going to be going to the cinema and reviewing a bunch of movies and series as well. But, you know, great. I think it's a success, right? A success. First month on Mounjaro. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, keep following me, and we'll all go on this journey together, right? And just remember that you are loved, and I love you specifically. It's me who loves you.